Hey Libras, welcome to my channel, Strength Tarot. Um, Today we're going to be doing a reading for the first week of February, the 1st through 7th. I know we're already past the first day. Just the past 2 nights I really have not felt the energy be clear enough, so maybe for whatever reason, the second half of the zodiac, that's my cat Athena, just gonna... For some reason, the second half of the zodiac, the energy just wasn't good until tonight. Maybe there's something going on with the moon, who knows. So today we're going to be doing a main reading with my Thoth deck, clarified by my Wyatt deck. Okay? Sorry about that. So we can get a clear reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominant. As always, I don't do love-specific readings. That's done. As always, I don't do love-specific readings. I open up my readings to whatever the case may be. So, and even with readings, if I say love or this or that, if it resonates with a different part of your life, then take it as such. Take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't resonate, then throw it out. We got plenty of other tarot readers here on YouTube. That one's done. Man, the energy tonight is just on fire. So, first card is Princess of Cups. Someone's offering you love, new beginnings. We've got in this deck, it's art. Means balance. Sorry about that. She's in love with my tarot cards. So we got art to be talking about balance. We've got the Two of Swords reversed. No hesitation, no stalemate. We got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Could be that indecisiveness coming out. Then we've got the Eight of Wands reversed as well. So things are kind of slowing down a little bit. It really feels like your life is just kind of evening out right now. Like you're getting a lot of the karma that has been due to you. And yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles, wish fulfillment. Financially, you're doing pretty good. May not be, it's not like you're rich or anything, but things are starting to even out. We got the Four of Swords. See, cutting out the hose. Cutting out what doesn't serve you. The Six of Discs reversed, though. Right under the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of giving me a stalemate, maybe. It's like you're missing that one last step to fulfillment. Is what it's feeling like, but let's keep going. Got the Ace of Wands, so could be experiencing a lot of creative flow. If you're connecting with someone, it could be a fire sign, but I really feel like this is more about you. I'm not really seeing another person in the deck so far. What's going on, guys? We got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You're not putting in the work. The Emperor. You're not putting in the work for something. You could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. You're also getting a lot of discs or pentacles. You could be connecting with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's see what this last card is. The Hierophant. Need for reflection. Alright. So, at the beginning of this, you know, we kind of get your life is evening out. But then something happens from this Four of Swords to this Six of Discs. Because the Four of Swords is talking about being open, being honest. You know, not fighting, being like, my life is the way it is, and that's how it's going to be. And it's right under the Two of Swords, which is the Two of Swords reversed. So you're not really hesitating with this, but for some reason, like, there's no hesitation. And then this is right under the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So maybe you're delaying a decision. You're delaying a decision. You're delaying dealing with something, which is a very Libra trait. And with this Six of Discs reversed, like this delay, this not wanting to deal with something, it just brings hardship. Like, it completely sets you back. But at the same time, I kind of feel like you need to go through this. Maybe you didn't fully learn your lesson. Justice, that's you getting your karma. Things evening out. Can I get some clarify on... Let me get some clarify on this Four of Swords to the Six of Pentacles reversed. You wouldn't mind. She says she's already done. You got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Did we not get this before? Yeah. Seven of Pentacles reversed again. Refusing to work on something. It's Four of Pentacles reversed. Refusing to work on something. Not really holding on to anything. You're kind of in a very... Yeah. This Nine of Cups reversed. You're kind of in a very... I'm not going to fight too hard to hold on to something. Like, there's something that you're just not wanting to hold on to. This Queen of Pentacles could be dealing with another Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And again, with the Hierophant, that's a Taurus as well. The Emperor, the first level is fire. The second level is also the second zodiac level, at least for my readings, is also Earth signs, and you can see that is Earth. And you can see that with the rams in the back, they've also got, I'm so sorry about my cats, they're so annoying sometimes. Hey, Athena, come here. I apologize. One second. Ten of Swords before I walk away real quick. Burden. This connection is some kind of a burden. One second. My apologies. So, yeah, this Ten of Swords, it feels like a burden. Like, this connection doesn't serve you anymore, but for some reason you're still holding on to it. Why does Libra keep holding on to this connection? Like, it's just you're refusing the Tower. You feel like if you drop this, your life would go into chaos. Like, maybe the Tower could also be talking about super codependence. The Seven of Cups reversed. It's like this connection was fulfilling for you. At one point it was super fulfilling for you, but it just stopped serving its purpose. Three of Swords reversed. Kind of feels like this connection's been dead for a while, but for some reason you're still scared. The Nine of Wands reversed. This connection has been dead for a while. This connection has been at a standstill. It feels like you're waiting for it to come back. You're waiting for the spark to come back, for the flames to come back with this Ace of Wands over here. But But this Hierophant, when you get the Hierophant, that suggests to really go inside yourself, really consider every connection in your life, everything that's filling your time, and consider if it still serves you. You've got the Three of Cups, though. I'm kind of getting this suggestion of, like, it's not as bad as you think. I'm so sorry. So, you got the Three of Cups, which means you are in a point of celebration in your life. You always feel like the Death card should be popping out somewhere. The Emperor again. The Nine of Swords and Two of Swords. Like, you know that you need to drop this already. There's not any ifs about it. You got the Hierophant again. You know what you need to do. I mean, that's what I'm getting. You got the Ten of Wands, like, for fuck's sake. You got the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. You know this is a burden. But you don't feel like you can be alone. Whoever you're connecting with, it feels like they've been a pretty big part of your life. And you feel like without them you wouldn't know what to do. Like, you wouldn't know how to move on. Here's the thing. We go through connections, we meet people in our lives, and we have them in our lives for a certain reason, for a certain amount of time. And then once they don't serve that purpose, we need to get rid of them. Should Libra be completely cutting this person off? Or just take a break? Because this Queen of Swords reversed, you're not being true to yourself. You know, that Queen of Swords has always been a Libra card for me. You're not being true to yourself, you're not being honest about what you want. You're refusing. This Six of Swords reversed, you're refusing to go on the spiritual journey that you need. And when you get the Hierophant, especially twice, the Hierophant and the Emperor, both twice, like, that really talks about a spiritual journey, about being honest with what you want. The Page of Pentacles, new beginnings, stability. The Page of Wands, creative beginnings. Like, it sucks when we get these. I'm not getting whether you should cut this person off or not. Again, could be a fire and earth sign that you're dealing with. I feel like it's half and half. Like, some of you, like, and I don't let that be the end all be all about whether this resonates or not. Don't really be so focused on the zodiacs, but I do feel like a good chunk of you are either dealing with an earth sign or you're dealing with a fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. It could be an Aries Taurus cusp. Could be a Leo Virgo cusp. But I feel like you're, like, I mean, this, whenever I see the Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's like you're scared to be alone. You're scared of facing the world without this person. Like, you just feel like if they weren't there, it'd be utter chaos. But here's the thing, is nobody needs you, and you don't need anybody. You know what I mean? Like, people serve the purpose that they serve in our life, and we learn the lesson that we need to learn in our lives. And then once that's it, that's it. And the mark of a mature soul, of one that accepts life, is one that lets these connections go willingly. But it kind of feels like Feels like you have to make the decision to drop it. The Hermit reversed. It's not time to hide. It's not time to wait this out. It's time to make that decision, cut it off. Which I know is super difficult for you, Libra. Prince of Wands reversed. This doesn't light your flame anymore, you know? This isn't where you need to be. Yeah, you got Lust, which is Strength, normal decks, reversed. It's like you've got to stop basing your strength off of other people. You've got to find your own strength. And I know, I deal with a lot of Libras, and a lot of you have codependency issues, and that's what I'm seeing a lot in this deck, is a lot of codependency issues. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say as far as this goes. This connection is over. It doesn't have to end in a bad way, but the minute that a connection becomes the Ten of Swords, especially we're seeing that twice, the second a connection becomes a burden, becomes more effort than it's worth, it's time to drop it. At that point, you're only harming yourself and the other person more. I feel like if you don't end this, it's not going to end peacefully. You know, it's going to end one way or another, and that's what you're getting. That's what I'm getting. But, if you don't deal with this, if you don't flip that Wheel of Fortune upside down and actually fully deal with this, you're definitely going to get the Tower card. But if you deal with this the way it needs to be dealt with, if you're honest, if you're like, look, this connection just doesn't serve me anymore, then I don't feel like it's, I don't feel like this is going to be as bad as you think it is. Especially if you're dealing with fire or an earth sign, they're both very, all 6 of those signs are pretty blunt. Pretty understanding as far as things not serving. Could be dealing with a Leo with the Strength in reverse. There's not much else to say. If a connection doesn't serve you, then it's time to cut it. Even if it hurts, even if you feel even if you couldn't imagine your life without this person. There's plenty of people that we deal with in our lives, that we come across in our lives, that for a long time we feel we couldn't imagine it with them, but without them. But then we still have to move on from them, you know? So just because you have, all these feelings for this person, just because you couldn't imagine your life without them, doesn't mean that you shouldn't end a connection when it's become a burden. I guess that's it, Libra. I hope this helps. Let me know if this resonates down in the comments. If it doesn't resonate, throw it out, and I'll see y'all next